Hi everybody, I've got a great product today. It's the OtterBox Defender case for the new iPad as well as iPad 2. It's an excellent case for those who are always concerned about protecting their iPads, for example, from falling down, from different circumstances like if your kids are using it or you're working at a construction site or you need a much more rugged protection for your iPad, whether you are at work or traveling or just around the house and you want an extra protection for your iPad. It's a fantastic case which also has a lot of functionality, which I'll be taking you through. I've also done some drop tests, so that'll be interesting to see, and the results of those as well. Fortunately, my iPad was not damaged because this case is excellent, and I'll be taking you through some of that during the video. I'd like to thank OtterBox for letting me review the products. I wanted to test this for several weeks before I made this video and come up with my opinion on the case. So I'll take you through this just in a moment. I'd also like to mention that I'll be doing some giveaways. Once again, I'd like to thank OtterBox for sending me out some products, and I have a lot of iPhone cases to give away. I'll make another video on that as well. So let's go ahead and watch the OtterBox in action. I'd just like to quickly take you through the different components that make up the OtterBox Defender case for the new iPad and iPad 2. So I'll start with the first layer of protection, as I would call it. These are actually two pieces of polycarbonate, and the top part actually has a built-in screen protector, so that gives you an extra layer of protection for your iPad as well as protects the screen from fingerprints and smudges. It is as fluid as using the screen directly itself. Obviously you have access to your camera as well, and the second layer, which goes at the bottom, has a foaming inside so that your iPad doesn't get any scratches and is well cushioned. And I'll be putting a link right now on the screen, which is OtterBox's video to help you install the case. If you've just recently bought it or planning to buy it and having trouble with that, you just click on that link. It'll take you to OtterBox's video telling you how to install it. And then you have an outer layer that goes around it, which is made of silicone. And also the good thing about this is it actually protects all your ports while giving you access to them. I'll show you how it looks around an iPad as well. But yeah, as you can see, there are all these cutouts with protective covers for all your ports, and this also absorbs shock. And finally, you have a cover that can go either on top or at the bottom of the iPad, depending on where you want to put it. While you're using your iPad, you can put it at the bottom, but if you wanted to put your iPad to sleep, then it actually has built-in magnets to do that on both sides, so whichever way you put it, it'll put your iPad to sleep. At the same time, you can use it as a stand. You just have to put that up and position your iPad along with the case on this, and you get different viewing angles, a typing angle as well as an angle to watch movies and to browse, etc. So that is very convenient. You can go on the top and the bottom once again, and these come in different colors. I'll be putting that right now on your screen. So I quickly showed you the different components of the case. Now let's see how it looks with the iPad in it. Basically, as you can see, the iPad is fully protected. You have access to all your ports, and they also are protected. Your speaker and your charging port, they're also protected, and you can access your headphone jack from here, also your volume buttons, and if you want to do your screen lock or muting as well, so you can access all the ports. And this also doubles as an extra cover for the top, and like I mentioned, it has magnetic points, so you can actually put your iPad to sleep and wake up when you do that. So let's just try that out. As you can see, you can also put this cover at the back for extra protection. Now, so this cover not only is for added protection and to sleep and wake up the iPad, but you can also use it as a stand, which is fantastic. At one angle is just like that, so this is more for your viewing angle when you watch videos or just normal surfing, reading stuff. That's a good angle. You can also actually put it down like this if you want it to be more straighter. You just have to put it between the edges there, and it actually stands up a bit more straighter rather than being angled like that. The other position is more for typing, so when you actually want to type, you can do that. Screen protector that is inbuilt doesn't actually affect your browsing or surfing capabilities. It's actually quite good, but I'll tell you something about it a bit later towards the end of the video. But what I want to show you is that, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty smooth through the screen protector, as you can see, and also with the stylus. Now, what I like about the case itself is it offers excellent protection. As you can see, it does add some layer of thickness to your iPad, but it's worth the additional thickness if you want that extra protection, whether you're at work or whether your kids are using the iPad and you're worried that they'll drop it. I'll start with the few things I didn't like about the case. There are only two things that I didn't really like. Apart from that, it's an excellent case because you would buy it if you wanted the extra protection. So this is probably one of the best cases you'll find for that use. The only things I didn't like was the screen protector, only because you don't actually get, especially with the new iPad, the proper quality of the screen. Like, it doesn't really do justice to the screen of the iPad. Having said that, you can remove the screen protector if you wanted to. That's not an issue. If you really wanted to, you can do that. The other thing was the home button. When you actually want to press it, it does work, but sometimes you got to press it quite hard to get it to work. But that's it. After using it several times, it does sort of become much more easier to use. So that's the only other things. Now, one thing which people would find is it is a bit expensive. It retails for about $90, but once again, it is one of those cases that is worth the money because it is going to protect your more expensive investment, which is your iPad. Apart from that, it's an excellent case, has all the features you would expect, plus the extra rugged protection. Now, I have several cases I would love to give away, and I'll be making a video about these cases as well as the giveaway instructions, so keep an eye out for that. So thanks for watching. This was the OtterBox Defender case for the new iPad and iPad 2. Thanks again to OtterBox. I'll be putting the links in the description. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook. Thanks for watching.